and unwavering solidarity in the face of colonial oppression are deeply appreciated and will forever remain engraved in our collective memory as a nation. The renaming of this street in his honor is a testimony to the enduring friendship and brotherhood that exists between Namibia and Botswana over the years. Our relationship is rooted not only in our geographical proximity, but also in a shared history, mutual values, and common aspiration. And the cultural truths that we have witnessed today are a clear testimony to that reality of our history and our mutual and common values. By situating his name at the heart of our capital city, we reaffirm the unbreakable bonds that ties our two nations. This Ganja signifies our continued commitment to collaborate with Botswana as equal partners and true friendship in our pursuit of regional integration, economic growth, and lasting peace. And that is why this event is also taking place against the background of the binational commission between Namibia and Botswana that is taking place tomorrow. As we know, last year or year before, we have to elevate the level of our collaboration from the level of permanent permanent commission of cooperation, to the binational commission that has to be chaired at the level of heads of state, as opposed to the latter, which was at the level of ministers. A street serves as a pathway that connects the people and places. So does the legacy of Seretse Khama unite generations. It serves as a reminder that leadership grounded in humanity, service, and principle possess the power to transform nations. As we traverse this street, might it evoke the values who embodied unity, dignity, justice, and the relentless pursuit of a better life of all. For us, who are the leaders of today, we have that responsibility to follow in the footsteps of these giants in our region, in our continent, and to make sure that whatever we do so in the best interest of our peoples. At this stage, allow me, therefore, on behalf of the government and the people of the Republic of Namibia, first to thank the President of Botswana and the former President for having accepted to join us in this occasion, and also to thank the people of Botswana for allowing us to share with you the endurance legacy of Seretse Khama. In the same vein, I want to thank the Maharero Traditional House for your far-sighted thought to approach the city of Windhoek for this street to be named after Seretse Khama. That is something we commend you as a nation. As you know, we did it on our behalf. In the same vein, Our gratitude goes to the city of Windhoek for accepting the proposal from the Maharero Lower House and for having gone all the way. We know in Namibia, when you are to name a street, there are processes that are to be followed. I'm glad you followed them all to the latter until there was unanimity in the Namibian nation for us to rename this street. I'm therefore, on behalf of the government and the people of Namibia, as we are renaming this street, in your presence, Mr. President of Botswana, the former president, and all citizens of Botswana, to say that for us, this street will forever stand as a symbol of African solidarity and a lasting friendship between Namibia and Botswana. Thank you for allowing us, and thank you for coming. Let us keep the legacy of Seretse Khama alive.
Thank you very much. Please, another round of applause for those great words. You may be seated. At this very juncture, allow me to use the opportunity to request, with all humbleness, His Excellency, Lieutenant General Dr. Seretse Khama, former President of the Republic of Botswana and representative of the Khama family, to step forward in order to deliver his acceptance speech and give us what he brought for us from Botswana. His Excellency.
Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Namibia, Dr. Netembo Nandi Ndaitwa. Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Botswana, Advocate Duma Gideon Boko. The Right Honorable Prime Minister and Deputy Prime Minister, Honorable Ministers from Botswana and Namibia, Your Worship, the Mayor, and Honorable Councillors, Chief of the Maharero Traditional Authority, all other dignitaries, ladies and gentlemen, a very good afternoon to all of you. I brought from Botswana Director of Ceremonies, the President of Botswana. I can't think of a better gift to have brought along with me. I hope you didn't notice, but when I was walking up here, I was probably limping a little bit. The problem with me is that I'm addicted to exercise, and I do a lot, about 2.5 hours every day. And recently, I was playing football, and President Boko kicked me on the knee. And he did it deliberately. But despite that, I still consider him the best gift I could have brought with me. As this is my first time in Namibia since Your Excellency's inauguration as President of the Republic of Namibia, I would like to take this opportunity to congratulate you, Madam President, for your assumption of the presidency, and I wish you all the best in your tenure as you lead this country forward. It is with profound humility and great gratitude that I stand before you all today on this historic occasion, the naming of the street in the heart of Windhoek in honor of my father, Sir Seretse Khama. And I would also like to thank you very much, Madam President, and your government for the very warm welcome that I received since I arrived here in your capital. I would like to thank our gracious hosts, the government and people of Namibia, to the mayor, the city, and the people of Windhoek, and indeed the Maherero Royal House, for this very touching tribute for a man whose life work transcended borders. This street is more than a name upon a signpost. It is a symbol of the ideals that guided my father's footsteps, and I believe continue to guide our nations, our two nations today, being freedom, dignity, unity, and the belief in the African spirit of self-determination. We too in Botswana, I'm happy to say, saw it fit to honor your founding president of Namibia, His Excellency the late Sam Nujoma, by naming a street after him as well, as recognition of his contributions to our emancipation in the region. Our founding fathers built the foundations of democracy that we've boldly built upon, and we are grateful for their leadership and unwavering determination. Sir Seretse Khama, my father, was a man who believed that leadership is service, not a privilege. He stood for justice even when it demanded personal sacrifice. And he worked tirelessly to build a nation rooted in peace, democracy, and respect for all people. When he looked west across the Kalahari to this land of Namibia, the land of the brave and dignified people that you are, he saw not just a neighbor, but brothers and sisters. He understood that the destiny of Botswana was bound to that of Namibia, that our futures, like our rivers and our deserts, flow together. It is therefore fitting that here in Windhoek, a city that has witnessed the struggle and triumphs of Namibia's independence, a street now bears his name. And I'm happy to notice that the neighboring name of the street is that of another founding president, Julius Nyerere, because the two worked very closely together. It will remind generations to come, when they see these names together, that the dream of African unity is not an abstract ideal, but a living truth, written not only in speeches, but in acts of friendship, in courage and cooperation. As his eldest son, I grew up watching a man who never sought greatness for himself, but greatness for his people. He believed that progress comes not through domination, but through partnership, not through fear, but through mutual respect. Today, as we walk this street, we walk also in his footsteps along a road paved with his values of honor, humility, and hope. To the people of Namibia, I would like to thank you again for this lasting gesture of friendship between our nations. May this street forever stand as a beacon of the unity that binds Botswana and Namibia, a reminder that the ideals of Sir Seretse Khama live not only in our history, but in our shared journey towards a peaceful and prosperous continent. Finally, I wish your nation good rains in the coming season, and I also wish you a successful Binational Commission meeting. Ke a leboga. Thank you very much for your attention.
His Excellency, thank you very much for those great words and for coming with a very great gift. I'm sure we are going to enjoy the attention of the great gift as well. You spoke about being a person that likes to exercise, and I met one gentleman that I was speaking to, and I was telling him I have been given an honor to preside at this event, and the person that is going to be coming is the former president of Botswana and the president of Botswana, and we are naming a street in honor of his father. And he said, yeah, I think I know him. I said, oh, so, okay, that's good. But from where? He said, look, we know him from TikTok. So I realized you led through the generations of many modems, but of course, there are others that know you with your acute exercise, and I think you keep inspiring us. Allow me this opportunity, ladies and gentlemen, to just accept the many, many gifts that we have been given, the gift of rain as well, by